Good morning. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. Not quite as early as usual. We just got power back. Excuse me looking like the wreck of the Hespers, but when one has to get dressed and do one's hair, etc. in the dark, it doesn't go so well. And I cut my losses and decided not to waste my time putting on makeup because I'd end up looking like Bozo the Clown anyway. So we are back to having power. Good morning, Carolyn. Welcome, welcome. And thank you, Cindy, for being so helpful as to post that I was not able to get on in a timely manner. I appreciate your help. Good morning, Abigail. Glad you're here. Welcome. Everybody's going to come rolling in now. My screen looks different. Things are still booting up around here, but I was able to get on here, so that is cool. So let's just jump in, shall we? A couple of nice deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Yes, power's back on here. I know there are over 20,000 people down in the Madison area who don't have power, and I'm sure there's a much wider swath that don't either, so hopefully they're getting their power back on also. We got rain, but I don't see a whole lot of damage as I look around, but I think there's other places where there's trees down and things like that. Good morning, Judy. Welcome. Glad you're here. So we have a lovely little card today. Yes, we have power back, and I'm so grateful that Cindy was able to finagle a way to try to get the message through to everybody that was having issues. So, Nature Portals deck, Bruce and Carol Malner, inspiration through the peace and beauty of nature. And our card, I think that's a dahlia. I'm not sure, but I think it's a dahlia. So, lovely, bright card for today. Can you get a drink here? Okay. And I'm headed out to my brother's shortly he and I are going to refinish the front door from the... Good morning, Cindy. Thank you for your help. I greatly appreciate it. For the mid-century door, for the house that we're flipping. Thank you, Judy, for the confirmation. I figured it was a dahlia. They're so awesome. I had a friend who used to grow rows and rows and rows of them at her farm, and then she had them in little vases all over her house, and I just thought that was so pretty. They're very cheerful flowers, aren't they? Just very happy. So we're gonna redo the front door for the mid-century modern house that we're flipping down in Sun Prairie. And he had power, which was good because we need a sander and all that kind of stuff. So glad we can get back on the road here. This is good. Plus, that way I don't have to worry about the refrigerator and the freezer and all the stuff in there that would have not lasted forever if it hadn't come on for quite some time. So, here we go. Open your heart in love. That is our card for today. Open your heart in love. And so we're going to do a little exercise with that. So if you want to close your eyes, not if you're driving, but if you're able to, close your eyes. And it says, use this exercise to open your heart to nature's love, beauty, and peace. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Focus your energy at your heart. And imagine that it is a tiny flower bud. And I'm going to suggest to you that you shift your breathing. Oh, this time you got a notification. Doesn't that figure? Shift your breathing to nice, slow, deep, full breaths. Breathing in and out. Imagine feeling the warmth of the sun shining on that tiny flower bud in your heart space. Just breathing into that. And as with nature, it taking the divinely right amount of time for the warmth of that sun to open the first petal. And imagine those petals opening with each slow breath you take. And just see that in your mind's eye. Feel that in your body. Remember yesterday we were talking about instinct and intuition. So that instinct, the body notification, paying attention to these petals as they're opening in your heart space with the sun shining on them. Just attending to all that beauty as those petals open. And it can be whatever kind of flower you love the most. Or maybe allow spirit to pick what flower it is this time. But just breathing into it, feeling the warmth of the sun, opening the petals of that flower in your heart space. And just taking all the time you need until that flower is completely opened. And then just sit quietly for a few moments, feeling your heart renewed with love, filled with joy. Breathing that in, letting that radiate through your entire being. Every cell of your physical body, your mind, your spirit, filled with that love. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, and with that, sending out that love, pouring that love out. Filled up your own vessel, and now that love pours forth into the world. And you can direct some of that love to exactly who you would like it to go to. And you can also allow that love to spill over to all of those you don't know, to all of those who are non-human. Just bathing the entire world with love. Taking all the time you need with that. And maybe throughout the day, taking some moments to do that again. To open that tiny flower bud in your heart with the sun's warmth, filling your own body, mind, spirit with that love, and then radiating it out to everyone and everything that you think of and that you don't even think of. And the quote, what other quote could it be, right? Love is all there is. John Lennon and Paul McCartney. So that is it for today. And thank you for hanging in there as I was trying to get the power to come back on. Well, I wasn't doing anything. I was just waiting for them to get the power back on because they're good at that and I am not. So glad we're back up and running, and now I can go have my cacao because I'm thinking, oh man, I can't heat anything up. Good morning, Kelly. Glad you are here. We're just about done, but the replay will be up shortly. So yes, love is all there is. Have an awesome day, feeling that love, radiating that love to others, and knowing that you are capable of much more than you think you are. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.